Hey, it's Heather here from Heather Oliver Fitness. How are you doing today? It is Wednesday, so happy middle of the week to you. I hope you are doing well. I am hopping on real quick, and excuse me, I've been practicing my moves, and I'm about to show you. So, all right, let me catch my breath. All right, so I wanted to just hop on again and just expand a little bit on what I had talked about on Sunday, which is combination moves or compound moves, which is basically just combining moves together to create one new move. The beauty of this is that it works multiple muscle groups, it burns a lot of calories, and it also gives you the ability to get a great high quality workout in a short amount of time. By combining moves, you can hit different muscle groups at one time, and so it's really is brilliant. And I love combination moves. I think they're fun and it keeps your workout from getting boring. I love my basic moves too, so don't get me wrong, but again, combination moves are exciting and fun. So I just wanted to hop on and show you 6 moves real quick that you could totally turn into a workout. All you would need is a set of dumbbells, or if you don't have a set of dumbbells, you could do this just by creating your own resistance. Always focus on form. Make sure you're breathing, deep breath in your nose and out of your mouth, okay? Always controlling your breath. Don't let your breath control you. All right, so the first move I'm going to talk about is a squat and press, okay? So this is a simple, classic combination move. You bring the weights up to your shoulders, elbows pointing forward, palms facing in. The weights are not resting on my shoulders, okay? I'm holding them up. My arms are stable and strong. My core is in. And I'm going to sit back in my heels. I'm going to squat. And then when I come up, I'm going to press. Just like that. Core tight, chest up. Sit back in those heels. Press right over your head, right up in the middle. Right there. Working your shoulder. That is a great combination move. Okay? It hits all sorts of things. You've got your legs working. You've got your butt working. You've got your shoulders working. Okay? It is a really great, it's a great move anytime in life. So that was the squat and press. Next, I want to show you a single leg squat, and I'm going to show you 2 different moves. Okay, so that you're basically going to lift one leg. You could either put your leg behind you like this, or you could put it in front like this. This is considered a pistol squat. For right now, I'm going to put my leg back like this because I have the weights and I want to do other things when I come up. So the first thing we're going to do is a single leg squat with a wide shoulder raise. So that would look like this. I'm going to squat down, sitting back in my heel, just like in my regular squat. Okay, you're not going to go as deep in a single leg squat. So I'm going to squat down. Then when I come up, I'm going to gain my balance here, which is another good core combination at it. And I'm going to raise my weights. Okay, and then I'm going to squat, come to balance. Right out like a Y, okay, palms facing in. Don't go above your shoulders. Stay in control. Like that. Yes, awesome. And doing that right after you do shoulder presses is great too because it's working a different part of your shoulder. Your shoulder is made up into 3 separate muscles. You basically have a muscle in the front, in the middle, and the back, okay? So this next one, so when we pressed, we kind of used the whole shoulder, the top part right there. That wide raise, we're kind of focusing a little bit more on the front, and now we're going to focus on the back. We're going to go over to our other leg now. Okay, same thing. I'm going to squat down, hold the weights in either hand, palms facing in, and I'm going to turn, when I come up, I'm going to do an upright row. Okay, all right, so I'm going to squat down. All right, I got to lift my chest up, sit back in my heel. I got to think about my form, right? Sit back, chest up, core tight, squat, come up. Okay, if you lose your balance, it's okay. And then you're going to upright row. So here, my elbows are going to lead up, and I'm going to use my shoulders, the back of my shoulders, to raise the weight. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Squat, come up to balance, upright row. Squat, come up to balance, upright row. Working so much at one time right there. You're working your shoulder, you're working your leg, you're working the side of your body, you're working your core, you're working on stabilization, which means you're also working on like your ankle complex, which is really important. especially if you wear heels, really for anything. If you walk a lot, if you carry a baby, you know, your ankles need to be strong. So working on your balance helps you, or working on your ankles, sorry, helps you work on your balance, which is really important. Hydration, super big key. All right, so let me move on. The next couple moves I'm going to do, so we've worked the legs and the shoulders, right? But we're going to continue to work the legs because the legs are big muscles and they burn big calories. So now we are going to do a back lunge into a hammer curl. So first, let me show you the hammer curl. I'm going to keep my elbows in nice and tight. My palms are going to face forward. Okay, and this is where I'm going to keep my arms the entire time. I'm not going to rock. Okay, my biceps are going to be working. So elbows in nice and tight, right into like your waist there. It's like, it's like it's meant to be. My elbows fit right in that nook. All right, so what I'm going to do when I do a hammer curl is my palms are going to face in. I'm going to bring that weight right up to the top of my shoulder there. Work in that bicep. I love this curl because it's just a really good full bicep curl. It gives you great definition. So now we're going to add in the legs because it's a combination move. That's, you know. So anyway, back lunge. I'm going to start with my feet hip width apart, elbows in nice and tight, and I'm just going to step back and make a 90-degree angle with both my knees. My knees are behind my toes in my front foot. My knee is parallel to the ground in the back. Okay, from here, I'm going to step up and I'm going to balance again, and I'm going to curl. So step back and curl. You know, you would do so many on each side depending on what your rep count is and what your goal is. But back lunge into a hammer curl. It's an awesome move. All right, after that, you're just going to take one weight now. Okay, so what we're focusing on in this combination workout here is we're working on legs and we're working on our arms because we've worked the shoulders and we worked the bicep. Now we're going to work the triceps. So we're going to turn our feet out. And we're going to go back to working the back of our legs and the side of our glutes. We are going to do a sumo squat with an overhead pull. So you're going to start with the weight up in both hands over your head, elbows pointing in. Okay, you're framing your ears here, right there. Your hands should be, your elbows should be by your ears, toes pointed out. Can you see my toes? I know I really want to work on my my like videography. So here, when I squat down, my knees are going to go out, and I'm going to go nice and wide. So this is working my inner thigh, this is working my outer thigh, and when I push up, I want you to squeeze your butt at the top, okay? So as I'm coming down, I'm going to pull the weight down, pull it overhead. I'm going to let the weight fall a little bit with control, sitting back in those heels, okay, nice and strong in those legs, overhead pull. Here we're working those triceps, the back of the arms, the back of the legs, burning, burning, burning calories, okay? Feels so good. Next move is going to be a core move, and it's going to work your back. So your back is really important to your core. Your core is really all of this. It's the front, it's the back. You need all of it to be strong. So, but in order to have a strong front, you need a strong back. So a plank row is one of my all-time favorite combination moves. I love this move. When I first discovered it, it was love at first sight, and it's something I add as much as I can to my workouts. I do a lot of programs where this one comes up a lot because it's just so good. So you're going to start in a plank on the floor, high plank. Your wrists are under your shoulders. Okay, your legs are going to be straight back. You're going to have one weight again. Okay, so choose a hand, and you're going to come up into a nice high plank. From here, you're just going to row. So your feet might have to go out a little bit wider than normal. I don't want my hips to rock with me. Okay, I'm not working my hips. I need to stabilize my core. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quads, press back through your heels. From here, row. Nice and steady, row. Working that back, working that core like no other. Do a couple on that side. Again, depending on what you're doing here, keep your hips down, parallel to the ground, nice and tight and strong. Whew. That is, or those are, sorry, 6 combination moves that will get your heart rate up, get your muscles burning, and get you to sweat, and you would just, it would take no time at all. You did 6 moves, 10 reps, 3 times of all that with a proper warm up and cool down. You've got yourself a good 30-minute workout. It's just that simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. You know, sorry, now I gotta catch my breath again, because it's a lot of fun. It really is. Those moves feel good, and I would love to see you try them. So if you give a go, take a picture, let me know, show me what's going on, let me know how it feels. But yeah, those combination moves are great. So I hope that this video was helpful, and I can't wait to hear from you. So have a wonderful and fantastic day. I can't wait to see your combination moves.